Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Deuces, and today we are doing top 5 animes of the last decade. Now, I just made top 5 games of the last decade, so if you guys want to go ahead and check that out, that'd be awesome. But let's get right into it with this anime list, and at number 5, we have Dr. Stone. Now, I had to put this in, especially because this anime only came out last year. It came in at the last little chunk of the decade, and it made such a huge impression on me. I loved this anime like no other because it's so unique in its own way. It does have other shonen tropes, like it does have combat and stuff, but it shows it in a much different light. Instead of just, protagonist is gonna go train a bit, power up, then beat the antagonist, this is actually pitting the power of science against the power of man itself. Kansukasa, the most overpowered man alive at that point, beat Senku, who is the most smartest man at that point. It is such a simple way. It is literally strength versus mind, but the way it's executed and the way it's brought is just amazing. The show is amazing, and it has so many emotional moments out of the blue. Like, I can't say how many times I've actually cried as a grown ass man to this show, man. If you haven't seen Dr. Stone yet, please do yourself a favor and go give it a watch. You would not be, you would, it's so good. As for number 4 on my list, I can already hear a bunch of you clicking off already as it is. It has to be Black Clover. Now, Black Clover has slowly become one of my favorite animes of all time. At first, I didn't really think too much of it, especially with everybody shitting on it. But once I actually gave it a fair, unbiased chance, I absolutely fell in love with the whole entire series. Asta is a very lovable character that I can relate to on a personal level. He's a guy that's absolutely not gifted at all. He's the only magic knight who does not use magic, but he still does more than your average knight. And I just love it because it's such a story of hard work and dedication. Yes, does it feel kind of shonen tropey? Of course, it does gain most of its inspiration from the classics such as DBZ and Naruto, maybe even a little bit of One Piece. But I feel it is a spiritual successor to Bleach the most out of the old big three because of just the way the fights go and the way the characters are. It is just awesome. I love the side characters. The world building has been excellent. The antagonists have all been hateful, yet, not hateful. They've all been hateable, yet, you could get why they're bad guys, which is something that's really rare in shows. Just overall, it's an amazing show. I promise you, if you turn Twitter off, turn Instagram off, turn Reddit off, and just watch the first 10 episodes unbiased, no nothing, just open-minded, go in and watch the first 10, I promise you by episode 3 you will fall in love. I promise you. It is just that good. As for number 3 on my list, I absolutely could not make this list without putting this anime on here. Assassination Classroom. Man, this show has it all. It is, first off, it is hilarious. It is a hilarious show, but it has so much action involved in it as well, on top of emotion. Like, this show, unlike any other show, this show's ending will make the biggest and baddest of men cry. I've seen big burly ass homies of mine shed a whole fucking waterfall of tears over Assassination Classroom. This series is amazing. The characters are all lovable and awesome. Nagisa is a boy. If you haven't seen the show, Nagisa is a boy. The main character with blue hair, boy. Remember that. Get it through your head, because it took me like 10 episodes. Karma is that dude. Fucking, like, this show just has such a great supporting cast. Great seiyus, great voice actors, because I did watch it in both dub and sub, and it was still good either or. Like, I enjoyed it either way, which is kind of rare for dubs. Anyways, just if you have not seen Assassination Classroom, you are doing a major injustice to yourself, as it is only about two, I think maybe 3 seasons long, and it is probably one of the best anime you'll ever see in your entire life. Anyways, let's get on to number two. Number two on my list absolutely has to go to one of the animes that caused the great anime renaissance of 2013, and that is Attack on Titan. Without this show, we would not be anywhere as far with anime in the States as we are now. Because before this show, literally, if it wasn't the big three, it wasn't getting talked about. Besides, of course, Inuyasha and a couple of like other minor ones, like old school animes like Rurouni and Yu Yu, but you would never really hear anything about any new animes unless you went out of your way to go find them, like Katekyo Hitman, Madoka Box, and that all changed once Attack on Titan and Sword Art Online dropped. But I think I give it more to Attack on Titan. This anime showed that not all animes were just shown, and I've been saying anime a lot this video, Jesus. It showed that they could still create a good, mature anime, because for the last couple of years we've just been getting shonen. Everyone already knows shonen, and they're getting kind of tired of it. So now we're fighting these huge, giant titans, and they're murdering people like absolutely nothing. The first episode has the protagonist's mother getting eaten right in front of him by a woman that, if you watch the later seasons, will absolutely astonish you. Because this show actually, usually with shows, the first season is always the banger and then the rest are trash, like usually everyone says for Tokyo Ghoul. That is the opposite with this one. I believe the later seasons are actually a lot better than the first, and they not only build the world amazingly, but expand on the plot just as well. If you haven't caught up, or if you haven't seen the show at all, definitely watch it. It is an amazing show, and it's definitely a nice little break from your typical buddy shonen. Alright, come on now. Who did you really think that I wasn't gonna give number one to My Hero Academia? This show is the One Piece of this generation. It is absolutely world conquering, because in the matter of one season, this show did what multiple other shows could not. It got the entire world talking. You can find My Hero fans all over. Dude, I just bought a My Hero fucking t-shirt at Walmart, of all places. Fucking Walmart. And it's just crazy to see that how big this show has gotten in such a short time. And it's just it's well earned. The characters, this show's characters, I honestly want to say the side characters are a lot more interesting than the main characters sometimes. Like Red Riot is just an amazing character because he's very normal. He feels the same way we feel as people, and it's awesome because it makes these characters more relatable, and it gets us to become full-on stans. I just love what this show has done for the entire genre of anime, as well as for itself, because it has really just been going harder and harder. The antagonists have been cool so far. Shigaraki has a bunch of hands on him, and whenever he pops up, he always sends a little chill down your spine, which is what you want with your antagonist, because I'm tired of dude is evil because he's evil type trope. Like, it's very boring, and it's nice to see that this show, though taking a lot from the generic shonen tropes, has still found a way to make its own IP out of all of it, and do it so well to a point where it's conquered half the globe. It's literally the modern day Dragon Ball Z. Because you can't go, because when I was younger, you could go to a convention and see nothing but Gokus. Now you go to conventions and see nothing but Dekus. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed my list. This has been SSX Deuces, and I'll talk to you guys next time.